It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Yankees. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement from Yasmani Grandal. Look, they need his power. There's no other way to say it.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
And that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. From Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. Hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Chacin comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
Max Kepler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
On the ground to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Lorenzo Cain. Talk about go and get a baseball. Man, he's fun to watch, especially when he's playing in a spacious ballpark like Kansas City. Goes and gets everything. Again, another guy who got cut his sophomore year in high school from his baseball team. Come on, coach, put him in the game.
That misses. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, that ball was hit hard on the 2-0 count right there. Even though you find yourself down 2-0 in the count as a pitcher, you can't just lay one in there. This guy's a professional hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
They just can't catch a break. After he connected, it looked like it had the distance to bring in the first run of the game, but it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double, so the runner has to be held at third. If they don't get some runs here, they're going to start thinking they're cursed.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he sends it on the ground to first. Braun has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Travis Shaw.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another 2-2 offering. Bounce to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting 9th.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Snap throw to third. No one out with a runner at second. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the center
Trying to
fielder,
pick things up where we left off. Lorenzo Cain try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. The 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brute Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. And he's safe.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Yasmani Grandal is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled back. 3 runs already home here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion in foul ground, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Trea Turner.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The average entering play at 301. 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
here's big
99.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Chacin comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking, is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Braun.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated
and that
hitter,
brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Shortstop Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. There he goes. Popped up. Sanchez has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounded back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Brewers strand 1, but they're on. Leading off the inning, number 29, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back at the track. The wall. Gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. Kepler is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Here's a high pop-up. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, number 18. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
18.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Here's the second baseman, DQ. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chacin's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Turner has it. LeMahieu. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Hey, it doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ryan Braun is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. The pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Maben on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers go down quiet. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he takes ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Mutter comes up with it. A quick out number one.
The batter.
Ready
number
once
29.
again, number 29. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun has room in foul territory, and no one can get there. They'll try it again. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cain is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Cain will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in once again,
Shortstop,
Taylor Motter. It's been an 0 for 2
Motter.
effort for him to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swinging a looper to left. Stanton over to his right. He's through first and hustling for second. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
That's a
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Ready for another shot now. Number 18. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Brandon McCarthy comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 94, Brandon McCarthy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Once again, Cameron Maybin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Cameron Maybin.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hand. Here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Number 40 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. Still a 3-2. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder,
Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman
coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
When you're struggling, you look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Travis Shaw stands in as he looks at a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Edwin Encarnacion
pulls this one in the air out to left. Kepler's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Corey Knebel answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run, but 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. Those outs are of premium.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, number 29.
Stepping into the box, number 29. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple.
Shortstop, Taylor Motter.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 18.
Now at the plate, number 18. He was a double play victim last time around. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jeremy Jeffress comes on
now
looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
32.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Jeffress.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready with the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the time run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Torres will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. Kepler is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Ulysses Chacín with his 4th win this season. Jeremy Jeffress